Right, so this is going to be the short version of the live stream that I did last night. So, for all of you that don't know, Nigel Farage promised a comprehensive strategy, policy of how he was going to deport all the illegal immigrants in this country within 5 years. Now, he promised that report would be published last month, as it is now, that being May. And as you know, we've had no such policy whatsoever. A prime time to actually announce that policy would have been at their May press conference that was on the 27th of May. No, nothing, zero, nothing, no mention of it whatsoever. And the strange thing is, all those people that were coming out of the woodwork when Nigel Farage announced and says, "Hey, I'm going to tackle illegal immigration in this country, I'm going to deport everybody that's here illegal," all these little super fans were saying, "Look, he's going to deport them all." And strangely enough, now they're all radio silent. Because of the fact that he's not actually delivered that policy. I wonder why that is. Maybe some people should, just give them a quick nudge and say, "Hey, what's happened to this policy that Nigel Farage and Zai Yusuf promised us? Where is it?" Challenge them on it. But obviously, they'll come up with some fangirlish excuse saying, "Oh, he's busy. He's gonna do it. It'll come out eventually." It's not going to come out at all. Nigel Farage is not going to deliver on that policy whatsoever. It was like I said. I called this. I said this is just him coming out and saying this just before the May council elections, just to jump on that bandwagon a little and give people a false impression that he was going to tackle all the illegal immigrants in this country, which he had no intentions of doing. It was just to get more votes. That's all he did it for. He does it to grab headlines. He did the same thing when he promised to do the private grooming gang inquiry. What happened? He said it wouldn't be worth anything to do that because it didn't have any statutory powers. That was his excuse. Yet Rupert Lowe managed to get one up and going. He got it funded within a few days, I believe. And that investigation is now taking place. In fact, he's actually been reading some of the victims' statements, if you watch it on Twitter. So Nigel Farage isn't going to deliver on anything that he promises. He isn't. He's a charlatan. He's a con man. I believe somebody in the chat described him the best way I could think of is that he's the Arthur Daly of politics. He really is. Don't believe a word that Nigel Farage says, and all these little super fans, will be cringing at the fact that they were championing this. They were saying, "Look, he is talking about deporting all the illegal immigrants." They've all got egg on their face now because they've supported a man that doesn't follow through on the things that he says. But they'll just keep following because they're useful idiots. That they can't exactly call him out now because they're too far down the rabbit hole with that regard. Anyway, I just thought I'd just give you the short version of the live stream and that sort of thing regarding the policy. So just to recap, we've got no strategy policy for deporting all the illegal immigrants that Nigel Farage promised. He promised that he would do it. It hasn't turned up, hasn't delivered again. So we can only conclude from this that you cannot trust Nigel Farage on absolutely anything that he says. And that goes for Zai Yusuf as well. This is Vindicator, signing off.